guidance. I hope you're all good and well. So this is for the collective energy, so it's anybody that resonates with the message. Basically, remember to keep that open mind. Remember, it's also not going to be for everybody, so just take what resonates with you alone. So today I'm going to be using just normal standard playing cards to bring through that reading message for you, and I will put you some of my very own flower guidance spiritual cards as well to give you the final messages. I'm kind of feeling with the energies right now, lots of synchronicities, as in numbers coming through, 2s, 1s. But that is kind of like saying to me, new beginnings are there. Something good's coming in. It's the chance to take new steps to do things differently in your life, and there may be new opportunities arising this week for you to be able to do that. It does feel completely different, so you know, it might take a little bit of time, effort and energy to kind of delve into something, and it might be a little bit scary because I'm kind of feeling like the Fool card energies, as in that need to take that leap of faith, the need to trust and believe in yourself, the need to trust in spirit. It may be uncomfortable, but overall, generally, you got to take that leap. You've got to trust in the universe, because it's going to be for your highest good. It's going to push you on. It's going to push you forward to new, bigger, brighter, better things as well. So if you're holding on to any form of fear in this process, I heard the name Patricia here as well, and Melissa as well. And again, with these names, I will come out with names. I may come out with dates, because I was seeing February quite a lot here as well. And whether things stemmed from February this year to this point, this is where maybe that's when you planted the seeds back in February, maybe around the 11th or something along those lines. Again, 11, that number is coming up everywhere, but it's a very spiritual number anyhow. But what I'm seeing here is it's your chance to do something about it now. It's your chance, and especially with retrograde being over, it's cleared out the old, and this is giving you that opportunity to do something new and in a different way, or you know, do something else in a different way. That's kind of how I'm feeling anyhow. Okay, these cards just want to fly out. So basically, the 2 of Clubs has come out. So this is about balance. It's about making those choices and decisions now. It's about keeping open-minded, following your heart more than anything. And again, some of you may be contemplating travel, again, that different direction, that kind of feeling. But again, it's getting that mind, body, spirit in that right place to be able to make the right choices and decisions for you as well. Look, number 2. What was I saying about the 2s? But I just feel like any kind of confusion is going to get cleared up, and you're going to gain that sense of direction, and you're going to take those steps towards whatever you need to here. And there may be travel involved. There could be travel involved. You're certainly going to be moving in a new direction, but again, it's just taking those steps to be able to do so. That's kind of what I'm feeling there. But again, this is getting your mind, but look at that, 4 of Clubs as well. So this to me is all about your stability, your foundations, your security as well. This is also a card of celebrations. I do need to say that. It's a card of celebrations coming at the end of this, but we go from a 2 to a 4 as well. So you kind of miss a step. You kind of delving straight into that, and it's kind of like you're going to see good results by doing that, rather than just doing what you always did, and that was hang about and think about things for like 5,000 years or whatever. It's kind of like you've gone from one extreme to the other here, and you're just going, what the heck, and just going for it anyhow. And some of you, this could be about work, career, financial side of things. For others, it could be your love life, relationships around you, committing to something or someone here as well, because again, the 4 of Clubs is about celebrations and foundations coming in for you. So if you're looking for a new home at the moment, there is just something that's just going to stand right out to you. It's going to be there right in front of you, and it's going to be yours. That's kind of what I'm feeling. But I'm feeling good with this. Going from a 2 to a 4. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, There is some major move anyhow, and it feels good, and there's celebrations coming out of this as well. I also heard March here as well. March. But it's springtime, but spring reminds me of the birth of something new. But there could also be, again, when I see the birth of something new, now that's new beginnings. It can be the birth of a child or announcements of children, new beginnings there as well. It could be, it doesn't have to be about children. It could be about birth of a new idea and something coming to fruition there, like I said previously. But I do feel steps are going to be taken here, and this is good. It feels good. For once, the reading feels good. And we've got the Seven of Diamonds. So this is about you contemplating, weighing things up at the moment, trying to gain balance in some way, shape and form. And again, you know, you built something up here. You have built something up, but you've been in that state of mind where you've been arming and ahhing, not sure, uncertain about whether to accept another offer or changing direction or not. But I just feel like you will, and there's going to be a choice here as well. There is going to be a choice. There really is going to be a choice. Could be a choice between homes, locations. Could be a choice between jobs, career. It could be a choice about equal give and take here as well. Many things on the mind, but by taking steps, by taking action, there's good things coming out. And even if you're dealing with one thing at a time, which I feel like everybody needs to do that anyhow, you're going to be on top of your game here. You are going to be on top of your game. And it's like, even with this Seven of Diamonds, you know, I was noticing the 5 first and then the 2 added on. So it could be the case that something's been very unbalanced for some time, and then you're going to have everything come. It's like 2 buses coming at once. That's what it's going to be. And you're going to have, you know, not just one good thing, not one good choice here. There's going to be several good choices that you're going to make here. And something, there is good news all around anyhow by you changing something. Could be a 7-month period here as well that we're talking about. So from now till, when's 7 months from now? Where are we? September. October, November, December, April. What did I say? Springtime. March, April. Didn't I? Did. So it could be what you do now is going to change everything for March, April time. Could be. But it could be travel. There's certainly growth anyhow, and there's stability and security coming in for you. Foundations are there. The foundations are there. And we've got another 7. We've got another 7. So the 7 of Hearts. So with the 7 of Hearts, I'm kind of feeling, again, we go from a 5 and added a 2 because it was in that position. So I feel like you're going to gain in some kind of way, and it's about you making the right choices and decisions here. It's about you following your heart, doing what's right for you. And there's growth that's going to come from this. It really is. So you're gonna be faced with choices. There's certainly choices here, and this is where the undecided kind of energies are coming through. Well, that's stuck to my arm. That's crazy. We've got the Queen of Diamonds. So this is about focus. And that's come out with it. Focus on what you want and make it happen, because as soon as you take steps towards that, it's coming into fruition, and it's only a matter of time. You know, you're faced with all these choices and decisions, which has been causing imbalance anyhow around. But again, going back to the beginning where I said I saw the fall, and just needing to delve straight in there and to take those steps, trusting in the universe, trusting in yourselves, believing in you, that is going to create those strong foundations for you. And this is what you're doing. You're building yourself up in some kind of way, and then you're faced with extra additional choices and decisions to make. But they're telling you to follow your heart and step into your own power here. As soon as you do, when you focus and when you get organized, it's about getting everything organized, and it's about steps all the time. Focus, 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 focus. That's what it is. And this is about being in charge of that energy, and it's rising above, and it's stepping back into your power in some kind of way. As we all know, the queens are in charge. They've got experience, they've got knowledge, they've got wisdom. They're not quite the king, but they, you know, they're more the organized ones, the ones that get on with it. It's about reflections as well. It's about focusing. It really is what you're sending out to the universe. So something's coming in for you to, you could have choices. This week's about making new choices, new decisions, and I do feel you're going to be doing things differently. And it might seem out of the ordinary, out of the blue. It might just feel completely uncomfortable, but it's the right thing to do. It's the right choice, it's the right decision, it's the right way to do it, because you're breaking old habits and cycles. And by putting those foundations in place now, look at that. King of Spades. So basically, you could be turning to somebody of a legal profession here, somebody who is going to offer you some kind of support, stability, security in some kind of way. Someone who's going to be open, honest and truthful here as well. Or you might be seeking some knowledge from somebody of a higher power or authority in some kind of way. But again, equally, this could be massive growth intuitively, you seeing the light, you doing something, you acting upon it, you trusting in your own faith and belief here as well. This one's come out in red as well, which shows me this is a very grounded energy. This is someone that's very, very on the ball. I see lots of books here, lots of knowledge, lots of books. You seeing the light, seeing the truth as well in the whole scenario. So you seeing the truth of what you need to do. This is what it is. You're going to gain clarity in some kind of way. It's almost like that switch just clicking and going, oh my God, I knew that. That kind of energy. I knew that. Why didn't I do this earlier? Why didn't I see this before? It's that kind of energy. You gaining that clarity. It really is. Now let's see what we've got with these two of clubs. Let's see. Another two of diamonds. So again, this shows to me that need twos. What did I say about twos and 11s? Two lots of two. Again, when you add them up, it becomes a 4. So 4 is about foundation, stability, security. Again, this is at the forefront of everything. But this is about making the right choices and decisions. And this is what you're faced with this week. There's change going on here, but there's also balance that's going to be restored in some kind of way. That's what I'm saying. And it's about dealing with one thing rather than multiple different things, which is what about the 7s are all about. You're faced with choices, and it's all about getting that balance right with mind, body, soul, people, situations, energy, you name it. It's everything. But it's creating those foundations for yourself in some kind of way. Now the 4 of clubs, what do we have with that? We have the King of Diamonds. So we've got a King and Queen of Diamonds there. So there is a partnership here and maybe a contract coming together. It could be the case. This is about working as a team. It really is. You could be, this is to do with work, career, finances, or some kind of contract in some kind of way. It could be a relationship contract as well. Could be a karmic contract, a new karmic. We've got two kings here. We've got the King of Spades and the King of Diamonds. So I feel like by following your heart, by doing what you love and being in charge of that, and you taking full control in that particular area, and this is making things right for your home, your environment as well. At the same time, when you're in charge, you feel good, you feel right, you're on your ball, on the game. Good things come to those who wait, but good things also come to those who really, really put in the hard work and effort and energy into what they love doing. And it's not by force, it's by working hard in the background there on all your lessons as well in life. It really is. But you're going to be the boss of something. You're going to be in charge of something here, I'm telling you. And it could be to do with your home. You could be taking charge of a home situation or scenario. If you're looking to move, you'll be taking full control of that. You'll be taking over. You'll be dealing with it yourself. No fannying about, or, you know, you are just going to go ahead, do what you need to do. Because nobody else will do it for you. And you will have a choice. You will have a choice. Those for you in a work career situation, again, you'll be taking charge. You'll be working from home. You're creating new foundations in a different way. Those of you in relationships, it's a very strong energy. That's kind of what I'm feeling. A very strong energy of either needing to be in charge or actually physically being in charge and taking control of the whole scenario situation of your entire life. That's kind of where I'm feeling. And now, again, you're faced with choices and decisions because you want things to progress or move on or improve in some kind of way. So you've got a lot on your mind. You've got money on your mind. You've got love on your mind. Your feelings and emotions. A lot in your head, but again, that Queen of Diamonds is about focus on what's important. It's also about being thankful and grateful for what you do have as well. It's also about manifestation in the right way. But the Seven of Diamonds is like contemplating change in some kind of way. Make up your mind. Clearly make up your mind what you want. Focus. Make up your mind. As soon as you decide, that's when everything's going to change for you and you'll feel more in control. That's kind of where I'm at. Nine of Pentacles. See, there's progression. There's growth there. There's stability, security. But most of all, spiritual growth. But it shows me that there's improvement all around. And you're going to jump from one extreme to another. It's like you're skipping a step because you're going to be made so aware. And because you will take charge of this energy. You don't need no middleman. You don't need anybody telling you what to do or guiding you or anything. You will just skip from 1 to 3. That's what you'll do. You'll miss out that middle bit. That's what you'll do. And this shows me that you're going to be okay with money as well. Those of you that are questioning your stability when it comes to finances, your home, everything, you're going to be okay. You're fully going to fully be in charge here. And whether this is a couple that we're talking about on the same wavelength, on the same level, or whether it's a contract to do with work, career side of things, there is just something that's going to come together nicely here. And it still means you're either going to work from home or everything's changing though in a really positive way. Now with the Seven of Hearts, the Queen of Diamonds, we have the Four of Diamonds. Again, this is stability, foundation, security. It's just confirming everything we've said. But it's a bit about being open to new opportunities that come into you. you're going to be given an opportunity to move on, move forward. You're going to be given some kind of choice or option here. And I do feel you're going to go for it. I really do. Now with the King of Spades, we've got the 7, another 7. That's 3 sevens. 7 is important here for somebody. But look at this. We kind of go from a 2 to a 5. Okay, so with the choices and decisions that are going to be made here, it's going to be a period of unsettled kind of, oh my God, what am I doing kind of feeling, but that is going to come together to make that 7. It is going to be the right choice and decision here. It really is. But it feels as if you're backed into a corner. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It feels like you've got no choice, but you have. But again, with that king coming out with that King of Spades coming out, this is you seeing the truth, knowing what you've got to do to make things happen for you. You're faced with choices and decisions that maybe you didn't want, but someone's got to give, someone's got to change anyhow. And maybe there's too much choice, too many things going on in mind. So you do need to keep yourself grounded. You really do, to keep that balance with your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, everything. But follow your heart. Step into your own power. There is a contract there if you want it. That's kind of what I'm saying. But I just feel like you'll miss out the middleman. You don't need the middleman. You've got your intuition at the end of the day. And I feel like it's about using that. But new doorways are certainly opening up for you, and it is about your foundations in some kind of way, or security, stability, whether it's relationship or work, career, financial side of things. But again, there's health improvement coming from this as well, for you stepping into your own power. And I've already pre-shuffled these flower guidance cards, but look on the bottom of the deck, follow your heart. It's really important. It is really important to follow your heart. Focus, follow your heart, do what your heart's saying, basically. A lot of you have been avoiding that, but this is about, again, changing the way you are, changing the way you think, changing the way you act. And that's what the retrograde's been about, is about that clearance. Now you're faced with the choices and decisions for a new beginning somewhere. I feel like a lot of you just want to be settled without the choice. You just want peace. But life's not as simple as that. It's really not. And you're faced with choices and decisions because you've asked for change as well. If you've asked for change, you've got to work for it. Look at that. Blessings are coming. So trust that intuition. You are receiving signs. Stay strong in the process as well. Like I say, it could feel like it's all over the place. Keep an eye on your diet for some of you. Some of you may need to really focus on your health. You've got to focus on your health, but also focus on letting go of all the rubbish that you're carrying. Because if you're putting rubbish into your body, whether it's energy or whether it's just the wrong foods, it's going to have an impact on your life in every way possible. If you're feeling good about yourself, and if it will make things easier to let go of, and that includes any excess weight that you're carrying, it's energy that you're carrying, it's everything. So it's about clearing out in every kind of way. Let's have one more. The law is involved. So again, I felt that was more karmic law than anything. And look, some of you are going to have that new home environment or new location there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 again is uncertain, unbalanced at the moment. But you're faced with these choices and decisions to get things moving in that right direction. I do feel you're going to be in charge, and there is some kind of contract or partnership coming in here for you. So again, some of you could be faced with choices and decisions about relationships, new people entering your life here as well. And you may be weighing up whether it's right or wrong in your life. But equally, I'm fiddling with an engagement ring here as well for somebody. So somebody may be weighing up their options, whether it's right or wrong to go into this or not, for some of you. But there's certainly questions over some form of contract in some kind of way. But again, focus, follow your heart, do what's right for you. You will make the right choice and decision. Just believe in yourself. Okay, so that's kind of what we got for you for this week. Okay, but balance is going to be restored for you in some kind of way by you taking charge of those choices and decisions. All right, so I'm going to leave that with you guys. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. I hope this makes sense to you. Remember to keep that open mind. It's not going to be for everybody. I heard Matthew here as well, so that's going to be important somewhere along the line as well. And number 17 is coming through, but 17 is about healing. I see the star card with this, so blessings are coming as well from that. But that is reassured with that blessings are coming card anyhow. So there is some kind of wish fulfillment coming out of this for you guys. So I will definitely leave that with you now. And I will see you again very, very soon. But take care, look after yourselves. Bye-bye.